Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I know it's been a second. I've been MIA, but I've been having a lot going on, as we always do, right? Targeted individuals, that's our lives. Anyway, story time. The story topic for this discussion is going to be when the devil tries to curse you, right? And he tries to he tries to turn your world upside down. How God worked my father, he turned the bad into good. You see what I'm saying? He works it out in your favor. That's how he worked. So let me tell you. So I have an 18-year-old son. He came over here, I want to say Monday. And he was staying over there at his cousin's house. And I was taking him back home. I had made them some lamb chops, some yellow rice, some mustard greens with some smoked turkey necks. And, everybody was vibing. It was just good. So I would like to say that this was a Monday night. I don't know if it was Monday night. Couldn't have been Monday. I think this had to be on a Wednesday night. Anyway, to make a long story short, right? So we get on 285, and my spirit just keeps saying what the enemy puts out for bad, God turns into good. He works it out in your favor. Amen. Hallelujah. Because Satan is a liar. He is absolutely a liar, right? So let me get to the story, because y'all know I'm straight to the point. I don't play around. So I'm taking my son home and get on 285 eastbound from Decatur, where we from, right? Taking him back. And all of a sudden the traffic just comes to a halt. So a halt turns into like an hour and a half. So we just sitting there. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go around this traffic. Like, let me scoop through here. Maybe if I get to the side of the road, I can get through a little bit faster. Child, I get to the side of the road and roll up behind an 18 wheeler that is broke down on the side of the road. How you like that? Because I'm stuck in traffic, but now I'm stuck in traffic. All right, boom. Sorry, damn. I get there and I'm trying to get out, and everybody like, if this is the car, this is the next car behind it. Like, they just like, dang, no mercy. Like, nobody can get in. If you're on the side of the road, ain't nobody tell you to get over there, deal with it. All right, so I'm trying to figure out, I'm behind this truck. The people on the left side of me is never going to let me get over. I got to get out of this. So I get out of my truck and I examine the dirt on the side of the truck. I'm like, okay, can I make it? I turn my light on my cell phone, like, I think I might be able to do this. I just might. I don't know. So, I'm going back and forth. Boom, get in the truck. And I put my gear in rear. So I'm backing up. And then I heard something say click. Get out of the truck. And it's one of those triangle cones that the truckers put up, like, don't come no closer, right? I don't ran over it. So I tell myself, guess what? Lord, this must be a sign that you don't want me to go around this truck. This is the sign that you telling me not to go around this truck. But I'm hungry. I just want to drop him off because my daughter got to go to test. She got to go to school in the morning. She got testing in the morning. I got to go to work in the morning. I'm hungry. She got to use the bathroom. I got to make some shape. So Me just ignoring the sign that God gave me, because I had already asked in my mind, Lord, should I take this chance or not? And when I ran over that triangle, it was a sign for me to say, sit down and have patience. But I chose not to. So, in the midst of all this, it's a girl that's like it's 2 cars back from the car that's behind me that walks up. And she walks past my window, agent, and was like, what's going on with this truck? He ain't moving. Like, I'm like, the truck is broke down. So she act like she was walking up to the window. She never made it all the way to the truck window. She just went halfway, turned around, and came back and walked back to her truck, right? So, I mean, we all trying to figure it out. Like, people hungry. People don't really have gas in their car. Thank God I had put like $10 in my gas tank, so I was all right. You know what I'm saying? But I was hungry. No, I ain't no big girl and nothing like that, but I ain't that far away either. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So, some tell me again, this saying, man, you got this, man. Just get out with your light. Take your flash off your phone. Walk around there. Man, it's shallow, man. You good. Go around that, man. You got it. To put cake on the icing, it's a trucker. As I'm turning around to get back in my car, it's a trucker that's like doing this like this. Like, so I walk up to his truck because I'm thinking that he's telling me that when traffic picks up, he's going to let me over. You know what he was telling me? Guess what he told me? He told me, you know what? Because I walked down to the truck because I wanted to know if he was going to let me over. That's why I initially walked over there. He said, man, you know what? You got this. Just go around there. He was like, I watched 2 cars. Well, that's a lie. I watched one red Charger go around that truck. But he had been sitting there for a while, so he done seen some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he said he watched 2 cars go around the side of that truck. It was an 18-wheeler truck sitting on the side of the road. And of course, I had got out and examined. You know, it's dark. You know, it's under a bridge, so that takes away from me being able to judge correctly. Because I think I make pretty sound decisions. You know, I trust me. But right now, this was a desperate move because I was hungry. My daughter was saying that she had to use the restroom. And we were hungry, and I was just trying to get my son home, you know, so we can get home in time, at a decent time. So anyways, I get back in my truck. And after he tell me this, I'm like, okay, boom, that's confirmation. I got this. Boom, I'm going to go around here. I already came up with the measurements and everything. I'm like, I'm good. I got this. Now, hold up. Before we get to this point, I'm looking to the left side of me. And it's a chick that's like, she ain't coming over this way. I don't care what she. I allowed the evil spirit to use my body just that quick. So I'm like, I know damn well she ain't over there talking shit. I know damn well she not over there talking shit. Because I ain't asked her for shit. So she see me shaking my head like this. She rolls her window down on her baby side because she got her baby sitting in the front. And she like, what you say? And I said, I asked you for a motherfucking thing. I asked you for shit. So she like, I don't even know what she said because as soon as she started popping off, I'm popping off. So I'm not even finna give you the chance or the benefits to say anything. I got time to hear what you gotta say because, bitch, I got a problem right now too. I'm fucking angry too. You see what I'm saying? Two wrongs don't make a right. But what you ain't do is try it in this traffic when I got a child in the car. Everybody frustrated. And just try it to the max. So over there, what you talking about? Because I got some ammo over here too. What you trying to do? Satan, right? Anyway, she ain't talking about that. She rolled up. She rolled her window back up, and she just keep on. She drive on up a little bit or whatever. I take the chance to try to ride around this truck. So the second car behind the truck that was behind me, the same girl walks up, and she's like, I think I'm finna try to take a chance. You finna take a chance, agent? I'm like, yeah, I think I am. Anyway, so I go around. She was like, well, if you get around there, I'm going to go around there. She was irritating me a little bit. And I was already frustrated. And I had already felt like, you know what? Ain't nobody got time. Because I don't bother nobody. Don't get that misunderstood. I don't think I'm Billy Badass because everybody bleed. You know what I'm saying? And I try most of the time to move with wisdom because I'm already a targeted individual. I'm already targeted. So I'm already under a microscope. So anything that I do, like, they waiting. And they send their agents out to try you. And sometimes I don't always pass the test. Lord, I am a work in progress because I don't always pass the test. A lot of times, like, in the past, I had to let things go because I was already under a case. And I'm not saying that it's okay for me to act belligerent because I'm not. I don't have a case. But sometimes I'm human. I'm human like everybody else. And it's only so much that we can take. And we take a lot. My mechanism is laughing. I laugh. I laugh at everything. I laugh at when they say laughing is medicine, I laugh at everything. That's what keep me sane. Because it's the clowns. It's the clowns. It's the entertainment. It's the intuition. It's the psyche that picks up on the BS that I see right through. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't always come through like I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Because I get tired of being tried. I get tired of being tried. I get tired of being tried. And you can't be the nice guy or woman all the time. Simply because even in the Bible speaks of it's the time to be. I don't have it all exactly the way it's supposed to go, but it's the time for everything. It's the time for war. It's the time to cut up. It's a time to be humble. It's a time to sit down. It's a time to think. It's a time for everything. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, make a long story short, I get stuck in the mud trying to go around the truck. We out here for 3 hours at this point. In the dark. I say, you know what? I'm not finna sit out here. We've been out here for 3 hours. You got people running up in the woods behind my truck with my child in the back. Peeing in the woods. A white dude that come out of nowhere on the side of the truck and turns his body our way towards my truck on the side of the road to urinate. And I have a 12-year-old daughter in the back seat of my car. When I say tried, it had to be some kind of witchcraft done that night. It had to be some kind of witchcraft that was done on that night towards me. And I didn't cover myself while I walked out that door. But I do know that I was repenting for some things. And I was trying to get myself together. So Satan was trying me to, ooh. So anyway, boom. I said, you know what? Kids, we not finna sit here no more. Because we still sitting here. People don't turn their engines off. Like, it's literally dark on 285 eastbound. I said, I tell you what. We finna call somebody. I'm finna walk up here to Boulder Crest. Somebody gonna pick us up. This truck is stuck. So even if traffic do pick up, we still gonna be here for, I ain't got time to go home at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we got out of the car. We walked up to the next exit. I made it home within an hour and a half. But let me tell you, the purpose of this story is that what the devil make for bad, God turns out for your good. Because I had time to sit in that truck and think, Lord, just because that lady was looking at me like that, I didn't have a right to say anything to her. She was frustrated like I was frustrated. I allowed the enemy to use me just that fast. She can look at me all she wants. She can say whatever she want to say in her truck. That don't give me a right to look over there and cuss out, because I call her all kinds of names. And that was wrong. That was wrong as 2 left shoes. And I was convicted. But I didn't lay there. I asked for, forgiveness. And Lord told me, get on up out of this truck. Get your kids home. Whatever. Woo, woo, woo. So the next day, after I got off of work, I called my tow truck insurance company. That's supposed to be paid. Okay, so we waited an hour and a half is what I was told. He gonna come pull your truck up out of the ditch within the next 30 minutes. Okay, boom. 30 minutes turned into an hour. So I called back. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, yeah. He dropped the first car off and they told him that he was at the wrong location. So I'm like, you know what? So next thing I know, I see police and ambulance coming down on the side of on the other side, in which I'm used to. Wherever I am, I see ambulance and police making a whole lot of noise. So I'm like, I ain't thinking nothing of it. Sitting there in the truck with my dad. Next thing I know, I see a whole lot of sirens. Police, fire trucks just pull up. And they run up to my dad's truck and they like, is everything okay? And we like, huh? Yeah, everything okay. We just waiting for the tow truck because my truck over there. So I see one police officer. He walks over there in the ditch with my truck with a flashlight looking all up in my truck. Like, they was like, yeah, we got a call that somebody, it's a body over here on the side of the street. It's a body on the side of the street. So my dad like, no, ain't nobody. We just trying to get her. We've been waiting on the tow truck to get her truck up out of the ditch because we trying to go. Make a long story short, it took, I think it was like 4 or 5 officers and my dad to push my truck out of the ditch. And I made it home. So again, that is just what Satan tried to turn into what he tried to make out for bad for you, God turned it into good. And one of the officers told me, he was like, you know what, ma'am, you blessed. You know, you consider yourself. I already know. Not being boastful, but I already know what kind of God I serve. So I'm not going to keep y'all no longer. I just know I've been away for a second. I had to share that with y'all. Keep fighting. Keep looking up. Man, don't pay none of these low life, paid off, stuck in a ditch monkeys no mind. Period. You paid to watch me. It says a lot about your life. It says a lot about you. You monkey. Straight up. You a whole circus show. You the clown, you the monkey, you the animal, you the instructor, you got the whole show. Man, keep looking up. Stay blessed. Y'all take care. I love y'all, man.